everyone, it's Finn here, live at PAX East with the SDGC, talking to Sak.
Hey, I'm Sak.
Did I nail it?
You got it.
I did it. We're here talking about Stronghold, a long-running and beloved franchise in the genre. So I guess the first question's got to be, what makes this so definitive?
How long have you got? Because
we've got as long as you want, but let's pare it down to elevator pitch style.
Okay, cool. Well, the original Crusader came out in 2003.
I know.
And this has got everything that has and more. So you want maps? Maps are 4 times bigger. You want units? We're going to aim as many units as we can on screen. Thousands more units. Campaigns, modes, missions. We've got a co-op trail, which the series has never had before. 8-player multiplayer. You name it, it's got it. Oh, and units.
You
the
said
backbone
units.
of any good RTS. Units.
Yes, but what would you say, so if someone was an old and they played it in 03, what would you say is the biggest jump for them? Because this is also a perfect jumping on point, but what would you say, what brings the diehards back? What brings
the diehards back? Well, I do think it's a combination of new modes and missions. A lot of people that have played this game since 2003 have played it to death.
Yeah.
And so, people just want to try new things. But also, I think it's the visuals. So a lot of the source artwork we've redone from scratch. Because as you can imagine, 2003, things get lost over time.
You don't want your low-res JPEGs anymore? Yeah.
No. I mean, I know that this nostalgia makes things look great, but these actually look way better. And the amount of work that we've put into making it look as you imagined it as a kid, I think it's going to make a lot of people very, very happy.
That's awesome. Now, what would you say, another big thing about these kind of definitive editions and revamps of classic games is the quality of life adjustments as well. What would you say would be the highlights of definitive?
Honestly, personally speaking, I think cumulatively the amount of updates and improvements we've given it should make the entire thing feel like putting on a well-used glove. You should be able to slip right in, but also find that ooh, everything just, it's a little squeakier. We've oiled the joints a bit.
I like it.
Hotkeys are we made a lot of things very easy and intuitive. So even if you've played it a lot, it will come to you very quickly. And if you're entirely new to the series, it will be easier to play than before.
So speaking of entirely new to the series, how would you pitch this to someone who had never heard or played Stronghold before?
Have you ever heard of Age of Empires?
So I feel some people have, yes.
Well, the series was heavily inspired by Age of Empires, and there's a lot of Age DNA in this. But if you like Age of Empires, but you also like city building, I think this is the best of both worlds. Personally, I'm pretty crap at the combat, so I like just building in peace. And the opportunity to create my own economy, watch my citizens just flourish is amazing to me. And if they piss me off, I can torture them, so that's a big bonus.
It's got a little Sims in it. Who doesn't love torturing their citizens for no reason?
Exactly.
It's just medieval roller coaster tycoon at that point. But that's that's one of the things that makes it so great is there are multiple avenues to play. It's not like Command and Conquer, right? Where you only have one aspect. It feels more Civ.
Exactly. So, no shade to CNC, but giving people more avenues to play, whether that's if you want to play against just PvE against the AI, we've added more AIs to play against. If you want to play with your friends, there's the co-op. Against your friends, there's multiplayer. If you don't want to fight at all, there's the economic trails, where you just manage resources. I think there's a lot to love in this, whatever kind of player you are.
Yeah, no hate to CNC. That's my growing up one. So, but yeah, it's awesome, and if you look on the thing, it's coming out soon. We're 2 months away.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't quite old enough 2003 to play this, but I was sitting on my dad's lap watching him play, and he is counting down the days until this thing's out.
That hurt me in my soul. We're talking 2003. I wasn't old enough to play. Ow. Okay. Damn. We're not going to go there. We don't have to date myself.
No. Let's not do that.
So, July. So, as the marketing, the head of marketing is what I'm going to call you.
Marketing manager, but I'll take head of marketing.
Yeah, director of marketing over here.
King of marketing.
This is when your role really starts to shine, the ramp up. So, we're at PAX, but what does the roadmap look like up to launch?
That's a great question. To be honest, the role starts from the moment we announce. Because since then, it's just been a flurry of questions. What's in the game? How much is it? What makes this different? And every day we're answering those questions, trying to make people realize what's different about this game.
Wow.
And even when it launches, people are still going to ask, what's going to come after? Are there DLCs? Are there So we've got a lot to announce, and we want to answer everyone's questions, and we're doing our best. So stay tuned.
So I guess because I just asked you the same questions to say you get asked a lot, I got to mix it up a bit.
Hit me.
I got to be a little weirder. If you had to be one of the units in the game,
Yeah.
who would you be?
There is a unit.
And then who would you date? Where's the romance option? Come on.
Okay, let me start with a date question. That's easier. There's a new unit called the Eunuch, and it's a big burly dude with 2 colossal swords.
Okay.
I would love to date that guy.
There you go.
You know, a big warm hug at night.
Right.
Oh, put me right in there. Squeeze me in there. Who would I be? There's a new unit called the Heavy Camel.
Okay.
And if you know, you know. Let's leave it at that.
Fair.
Yeah.
And props to you for choosing 2 new units. Really throwing out the new hotness right
Make sure
there.
you know, 8 new units.
That's right. Oh, there you go. So where can people follow Firefly, the game itself, you maybe? Well, like where can people follow the progress?
Excellent question. We're everywhere. We're on Twitter, Blue Sky. We've got a huge YouTube channel, which we're really proud of. Like, a lot of questions we get are from there, so we like to interact directly with our fans.
Nice.
We've got a Discord. Hit us up. We're always in there. You can talk to the devs directly. And Steam, of course.
Yeah. And where are you based out of?
Oh, we're actually based out of, we got an office in London, we got an office in Connecticut, we got an office in Aberdeen, and like a few people scattered around the world.
Neat.
Yeah.
So we like to end with a very hard-hitting question.
Oh, come on.
Some might say it's the hardest question. In your heart of hearts,
Yes.
if you have to choose, cake or pie?
Cake or pie?
I know.
Oh, you got me.
So there's a lot of ramifications here.
I'm landing on cake.
Okay.
I like breaking into the crust of a pie, but there's something about a cake when it sits in your mouth and it like melts a bit, and it slides down the back of your throat.
See,
Oh,
everyone has a different reason for that question. That's what I love
what's
about
your
it.
answer?
I'm a pie guy.
Pie-
But
what kind of pie?
So if we're going dessert,
Yeah.
I'm going like banana cream or key lime.
Okay.
But
Savory pie?
I mean, you got shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's
you know,
pie
like
is
come
solid.
on, man, like it's right
on
there.
a cold day? Shepherd's
Chicken
pie?
pot pie, like come on.
You gotta stop. I'm getting hungry.
I'm just saying. Anyway, thank you so much for
No
your
worries.
time.
Pleasure.
Go
Thank you.
team.